Buying or renting when you're looking for land. So I did an analysis not long ago around a similar question, and I realized that we could do everything we do at Polyface basically on 5 acres. Now, we couldn't grow everything they grow on 5 acres, but as far as if you put a string around our hub here, you know, the house, the garden, processing shed, walk-in freezers, you know, the hoop houses for winter growth, the barn for the winter hay feeding, equipment shed, shop, you know, machine shop, that basically everything that we do here as far as the hub infrastructure could be fit in 5 acres. Too often people get fixated on, you know, on owning, on having a big place. I mean, we rent 1,200 acres in about 12 different properties in the immediate community, and more of that is coming available. We just got a call today from one of our former young people. He's farming, and he just landed a 200-acre deal next to him. And I'm real excited for him. That's great. I think as we see this huge transition of agrarian equity coming up, we're going to see lots of opportunity that we haven't seen in a long time. And so in general, it's good to own something, to own a hub that you can develop, but I don't see any reason to pour a bunch of money into land. Owning land is a financially defensive posture. Land isn't going to go down in value much. They're not making any more of it. I mean, if you look over time, land is almost like gold. I mean, it's pretty stable. It just kind of is there, and it just continues to increase. So owning land is for people who have money and want to hold on to their equity. It's a great, stable place to sock some money if you want to invest in something that's going to hold its value as a defensive measure. The offensive measure is to rent land and manage it, because the rent is based on the market value of rent, which on farmland is assuming you can't make any money farming, and so rent is relatively cheap. Just off the top of my head, I'm going to say that we probably rent $50 million worth of land, maybe not that much, maybe 35 million. Anyway, it's a lot. And the total rental for that is about $40,000 a year. You know, you'd have to have an interest rate of like 0.02, you know, to get that equivalency. So agriculture land, farmland rental is completely different than residential and commercial. Residential and commercial, the whole goal there is to buy it and rent it, and the rent pays the mortgage. Ain't going to happen with farmland. Farmland, the most rent you can get is somewhere in the neighborhood of 0.05%. So 0.5% of the value of it. So a $1 million place will rent for $5,000. Okay, that's not going to pay the mortgage. And so you just have to appreciate where you are in the cycle of things. Do you have money that you want to invest and make stable, hold stability, or are you an up and comer that's wanting to invest in a farm business and get as cheap a land as possible through rent? That's the question. Yeah. So I recommend having a hub. Yeah, you need a place to live and a place to, you know, butcher chickens and things like that. But in general, you can rent a lot, and so I would pursue that first, and then you know, if you're successful, I know people, for example, who have rented for 10 years, and you know, incrementally they meet a person, establish a track record, and then virtually inherit a farm property from an elderly farm couple who doesn't want to give it to their kids. knowing that their kids don't want it, will just sell it and, get rid of it to who knows what. Now we've got a young farmer here that we can trust, that we can see what he's been doing over here, and let's bring him in. So you just don't know what kind of deals you might work out if you're faithful in little things, if you're faithful in the little stuff, to where you can bring a prospective person and say, here's what it looks like, here's what I do, here's what it looks like, and they can then be assured that, oh wow, if this person gets it, here's what it'll look like in 50 years. And there is a lot of farmland like that available right now.